Woohoo! Hi. All set for session number 4. Yeah, there's a reason I came on the bike, because in this session I'm going to be talking about your passion and hobbies and how to use that as a reset button. Many a time, because of our busy schedules, we think that it's the workouts that we need to take a break from. Most times it's not the workout that you need a break from, it's just your daily routine and the daily grind that you go through in terms of work and everything else around it. Yeah? Talk more about it in a while, but today we have something exciting coming up. But first things first, that's going to be a warm-up. 4 movements, 30 seconds each, 1 round. So let's get to position. The first one's going to be child's pose to half cobra. Let's sit back on your heel. I'm going to quickly do a check on the mic. You good to go? Yeah, awesome. Now, hands all the way forward. From here, I want you all to come forward, push the hip down, lift the chest up. From here, we drive back as much as you can. Yeah, make sure you're pushing the hips back all the way. Let's go. 30 seconds over here. As you come forward, push your hip down. Squeeze your glutes when you do that, okay? I want you to squeeze your glutes. Don't just drop your hip and let gravity do the work. I want you to squeeze your glutes and open out those hips. Open out those hips. Lift the chest up. Get that nice extension on the spine. As you go back, push your hips back all the way. After a previous session of all the Tabatas, you've got to make sure you push hard again. Okay, now we are done there. The next one's going to be a lunged hip flexor lateral bend. For that, we're going to get one leg forward. This is to open out the hip flexor and also for your QL. Yeah, that's your quadratus lumborum, that's the back. Now what I want you all to do is first turn the hip forward, drive your hip forward. Yeah, turn the hip forward first and then drive it forward. Feel that stretch on the hip flexor. From there, whichever leg is back, the same hand goes up and drop it the opposite side. Your hips are pushed forward throughout. Let's go. We're going to do 30 seconds in each side to make sure we open out the hips and the QL. Because all that grinding we've been doing in the last few sessions, your muscles are going to be feeling a little stiff. Let's open them out well and then get moving. Exhale as you bend, okay? Exhale as you bend. 30 seconds on each side. Now let's switch. Just come back, move your hips back and then switch leg. Come forward on the opposite leg. Turn the hip forward and then drive your hip forward. Yep, now whichever leg is back, same hand goes up. Let's bend to the side. Let's go. 30 seconds. Really focus on moving sideways and not forward. Okay? Move sideways, not forward. It's a very limited range of motion. You're going to go as much as you can. Keep it nice and controlled. Well done. Few more seconds here. And that's done. Let's come back to your start position. The next one's going to be your hamstring swipes. That's going to focus on, like the name says, on your hamstring. Okay? I want you to get one leg forward. Pull the toe up. Back knee is bent. From here, drive your hips back. Reach down as much as you can and come back up. We're going to alternate leg like that. Reach down and back up. Keep alternating. Whichever leg is forward, the leg needs to be straight. Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. Reach down, back up. Exhale as you go down. Exhale. Feel that stretch on the hamstring. Drive your hips back as you do this. Get a nice deep stretch. With every rep, try and go down just a little bit more. Don't try to move too fast, please, because you're still warming up. Yeah, we'll pick up the pace slowly. And that's done. From here, we have one last one, which is your plank toe touch. This particular one focuses on your hamstring in terms of a stretch your calves in terms of a stretch, and also works the shoulders and core. Yeah. So here's how that's going to go. Plank position, head forward. From here, drive your hips up nice and high. Touch your toe, come back. Other side, touch your opposite toe and back. Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. Make sure to push your hips up nice and high. Drive your heel into the floor. So that way you feel that stretch on your calves and your hamstring both. Exhale as you go up. Exhale, come back. Exhale, come back. Well done. This is our last movement for the warm-up before we get into some core drills. And that's done. Excellent. Now that brings us to the end of the warm-up. For the next piece, we will have 2 movements focused on the core and also some explosive strength there. The first one is going to be the outside mountain climber. So how does this go? So for our mountain climbers, we generally do that. The outside mountain climbers, we're going to get the knee to the outside, to your elbow on the outside. Okay? So we're going to keep alternating sides. That's movement number 1. The next one's going to be jump squats. I'll tell you all about the little techniques to keep in mind when we get there. 30 seconds each, 3 rounds. Okay? That's going to be our start. Let's get to position. Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Make sure your hands are directly below the shoulder, which means your head needs to be forward. Hips have to be slightly below shoulder level. 30 seconds. Yes, I am not moving fast. We're going to slowly pick up the pace. The idea over here is to engage the core, really get that active. You don't always need to move fast to burn fat, okay? That's done. From here, we move to our jump squats for 30 seconds. How are we going to work this? Over here, it's just the start, so we're not trying to go too high. The idea is to build that heart rate up, okay? First things first, feet shoulder width apart, drop down to a squat. From here, extend the hip, drop back, and when you land, I want you to land in the squat. Please don't land there. Okay, I don't want you to land there. Make sure when you land, you're landing down, and then get ready. You can always reset and then go for your next rep if you want, that's okay. Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. Drop, squeeze your glutes. Every rep, I want you to squeeze your glutes on top. Yeah, watch what I'm doing. Squeeze and come back. Squeeze and back. So that means you push your hip forward a little bit, but keep that focus on squeezing the glutes. Work that muscle. Exhale. Well done. Remember the landing. I don't want to see anyone go there. Yeah, that's not good for you. And that's done. From here we go to round number 2. Round number 2 is going to be outside mountain climbers and jump squats again, but we're going to pick up the pace a little bit, okay? Whoever's comfortable. Start this in 3, 2, and 1. Go. I still don't want to see you all running and bouncing. Keep those hips in the same line throughout. Nice and controlled. Excellent work so far. That's a good start, I must say. Few more seconds. Just 30 seconds, okay? Just 30 seconds. Hang in there, and that's done. From here we go to our jump squats. Once again, the ones that are comfortable, you can pick up the pace. What I recommend is maintain a pace and try to stick to that for 30 seconds. Round 2, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale as you go up. Exhale. Land soft. Very, very important. I'm still sore from the last session's skater jumps, I think. Let's move. And that's done. One more round. Just one more round, okay? Let's get down. Outside mountain climbers. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's move. Great work. Nice and controlled. For me, I'm a lot more careful, kind of maintaining pace and easing off. Just post the injury, just taking it slow, being a little bit more mindful. Yeah, it's good to be aware of how you feel. And that's done. We go to jump squats. First you'll see me slowing down every now and then. Yeah, because I want to be very wary of the injury that I've had. I think some of you all know it already. Jump squat starting in 3, 2, and 1. More about that later. Squeeze your glutes every time you're up, okay? Every time you're up, I want you all to push that hip forward. A lot of glute activation. You need that glute activation. Aye, and that's done. Brilliant. That brings us to the end of the first part. And then we go into the main workout from here. But before that, a little bit about that reset button I was talking about. Just a quick thing. Remember, many a time we sometimes stop the workout thinking, oh, we're too busy or we're just tired. I want you all to sometimes just sit, not sometimes, whenever you feel that way, sit down, just take a few minutes to yourself. Understand what is it that's pulling you down. Is it the work? Is it your sleep pattern? Is it just a daily routine? Figure that out. Or is it the workout itself? If it's the workout itself, yes, definitely take a day or two break. But if not, strongly recommend that you do something that you like. Take a day or two. Could be just go on a ride like what I did recently. Yeah, that was just to hit the reset button. So whatever it is for you, yeah, could be playing an instrument, could be anything. I don't know what. Whatever it is that you like as a passion or hobby, just make sure you take some time to do that as well. On that note, let's jump into our main workout. Now for your main workout, we will have 4 movements, 45 seconds each for 4 rounds. Okay. Same as the first 2 sessions format. Now for the first exercise is going to be lunge pulses. We'll do 20 seconds on each side. This is going to work those quads. So let's get to position. One leg goes back, not back too much here. From your toes press down, heel press down, bottom half pulses. Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. Just here. Just here. Bottom half pulses. Your knees are almost touching the floor in the back. Yeah. You're not going to come too high. Just there. Just the bottom pulses. Nice and easy. Keep the toes pressed down. Back has to be straight. No leaning forward. No leaning forward. 20 seconds each side. Okay, 20 seconds each side. Let's switch. Other leg. Step back. Not a big step. Let's start. Toes and heel press down. Back is straight. No leaning forward like what I'm showing you all. I need you all to be straight over here. In line with the back leg. Just hang in there. Well done. This is just the start. And that's done. From here we do something called the bent over T raises. This one is focused on a very small muscle on the back. Okay. So for that we will keep both the knees bent, drive your hips back, spine parallel to the floor. From there, thumb pointing out, we'll lift the hand up in line with the shoulder, come back down. Okay, let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Up and back. Very similar to our prone T raises in terms of the hand movement, it's the same. But over here, what comes in is the coordination of the rest of the body. Yeah, your feet being pressed down, your knees being soft, hips driven back, and you have to ensure that you are putting your mind into keeping your spine in neutral position throughout. While when you're lying down on the floor, not much option. Yeah? That's the max you can go, so you will keep it at neutral. Back straight, back straight. Look slightly forward. Don't drop your head down. Look slightly forward. Few more seconds, 45 seconds here. And that's done. From here we move to something called the toe squat. This one We'll lift the heel off the floor and we're going to squat. Back has to be straight. If you're very new to this, you can use some sort of support in your heel. Yeah, something firm, not something that is spongy. Okay, that'll allow you to keep your heel off. Here's how that looks. We're going to stay upright. You're going to just keep your hands forward. You can keep it there, but your back has to be straight throughout. And we're dropping down and coming back up. When you come up, you're going to squeeze the quadriceps and the glutes both. So you're going to push the hip forward a little bit. Heel stays off throughout for 45 seconds. Option, get some support for the heel. You can roll the mat and keep your heel on the mat. Yeah, just fold it and you can do that. That's an option. Okay, but I'm going to give you all 5 seconds if you'll want something to get to put it under. If there's something around, if not, just start slow, just there. Okay, rest of you are comfortable, push up all the way. We're going to stay over there. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yes, you're driving your knee forward and coming back up. You're going to drive your knee forward and back up. This is all quad focused. This is great to learn to allow the knee to move forward. It's perfectly fine in a squat for it to go forward. Yes, you got to work on improving the range for that to happen. Keep your back straight. Please do not lean forward. Keep your chest up throughout. Keep your heel off the floor throughout. You work in the calf as well. Ooh, you're working the entire chain over there. Squeeze as you come up. Squeeze as you come up. 45 seconds. And that's done. From here, we move to our last one, which is the beast side kick through. For that, we're going to go down. Palms directly below shoulder. Knees directly below hips. Knees off the floor. From here, we turn to one side. Bring the leg forward. Come back to center. We go the other side. So you got to stay low throughout. Okay? Got to stay low throughout. Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. Turn, bring the leg forward, come back to center, and then move the other side. Just reset over here. Just reset. Every time you come back to center, reset. Excellent. And then move. Well done. Nice and easy. Good start. This is round number 1 of 4. A lot of core engagement. Keep that hand straight throughout. The working hand. Almost there. And done. Super. That is the end of round number 1. Let's jump right into round number 2. Starting off with the lunge pulses. Leg forward. A small step back. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Bottom pulses. Back is straight. 20 seconds a piece. Keep the chest up. Please don't lean forward. As you do this, you will also feel that light stretch on the back leg. Yeah? Because you're going upright, staying up. So you'll end up feeling that stretch in the hip flexor as well. Few more seconds and switch. Other side. We're in round number 2. Let's go. So you'll see me slowing down every now and then. That's because I'm very conscious about that injury that I've had, and just talking about this. Whenever that happens, you always want, it's not about just stopping completely, it's about understanding and working around it. We're done there and working with it, strengthening and slowly coming back. Okay, sitting is not the solution. All right, let's go. Bent over T raises starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's move up and back, up and back. Thumb is pointing up, so that means you've externally rotated your shoulder, and from there, when we lift up, we're working that tiny little muscle in the back, which is part of our rear delts and part of the postural muscles that help us with good posture. Back is straight, drive the hips back, knees are soft. Exhale as you lift. Exhale as you lift. Few more seconds. Good job so far. And that's done. From here we move to the toe squats. Remember your options, okay? Please place something at the bottom of your heel if you need to. Yeah? And limit the range also if you need to. Alright, back straight, heel off the floor. 3, 2, 1. Move the knee forward, chest up, drop, back up. Yep. Brilliant, brilliant. Nice and easy. And back. Good job. Superb. Just ensure you're going down slow, okay? That's the key. Ensure you're going down slow. Stay upright. Squeeze your glutes on top every time. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes. Push the hips slightly forward. Push the hips slightly forward. Because for that to happen, you have to use the glutes. And that's done. From here, we move to our last movement for round number 2. Beast side kick through. Position, palms directly below shoulder, knees directly below hips, knees just off the floor. 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Rotate, come back to center. Every time you come back, make sure your knees are very close to the ground. Reset. Ensure you come and give it a quick check. Reset, yes. Today's session is all about reset. Superb work. Good job, guys. You can really feel the core being active over here. Excellent. Almost there. Doing great so far. Looking strong. Keep that coming. Few more seconds. And that's done. Brilliant. 2 rounds done. 2 more to go. Before we say we're done. What's that? Somebody out there. Alright, super. Let's go to round number 3. Pulses, bottom pulses. Okay. Now for this, ensure back is straight. Let's start in 3, 2, and 1. Go. I'm actually distracted trying to figure out what is that noise, you know. What is that? Which animal is it? Keep that moving. Few more seconds, just 20 seconds aside. Just 20 seconds aside, remember. Let's switch. Other leg. Hang in there. Back straight and drop. Make sure you're pressing your heel and your toes down both. Very, very important you're pressing it down. Ooh, that burn. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Felt that. Now, bent over T it is. Round number 3. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's move. Make sure every time you come up, you're pausing over there. You're squeezing those muscles. And then you're coming back down. Squeeze. And then back down slow. Squeeze. Back down slow. Look slightly forward so that way you know you're maintaining a neutral spine. Back is straight. Knees are soft. Few more seconds here. You guys are doing great. Just hang in there. Well done, team. Well done. And that's done. From here, we move to our next movement, which is our toe squats. Now you'll know your options. Use it wisely. Okay? Heel off the floor. Start by squeezing your glutes. Chest up. Let's begin. Drop slow. Back up. Heel up. Drop slow. And back up. Keep that moving, guys. Well done. Well done. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Drop and up. It's all about, the reason I keep saying slow, slow, slow is for you to understand till where you can go without restrictions. Because then from there you start to work on it. Okay? Few more seconds. And that's done. From here we move to our beast side kick through. Last movement for round number 3. Let's get to position and let's start this in 3, 2, 1. Rotate, touch, come back. Rotate, touch, and back. Superb. Breathe. Keep that breathing in check. Excellent work. Excellent work. Great pace. Just maintain whatever is the best for you at this point in time. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Well done. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Looking strong. Excellent work. And done. 3 rounds done. 1 more to go. Just 1 more to go. My quads are on fire. We're not going to stop. We're going to finish this. 3, 2, and 1. Let's move. Press the toes in. Press the heel down. Once again, I remind you all, back has to be straight. You're looking forward. You're dropping down straight. Just 20 seconds. Few more. And switch. Ouch, 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 ouch. And then we switch. Yeah, I know you're saying the same. Let's go. Keep the back straight, guys. I know the heart rate is, rather more than the heart rate being high, it's the fatigue that's pushing this through. Hang in there. 3, 2, and 1. Ouch! Because even those toe squats really focuses on the quads. So both these together are a real quad killer. Now, bent over T raises. Knees are soft. Drive the hips back, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Up and back. Make sure you bring it up and pause. Come down, bring it up and pause. Excellent work. Excellent work. It's your last round. We're going to breeze through this. We're going to breeze through this. Every workout, the intensity varies. Some of them, you're really pushing through and through. Some of them, we modulate it. It doesn't always have to be high and get you to the floor. Like our last Tabata one. Good job, guys. Good job, good job, good job. Almost there. And that's done. From here, we move to our last movement, which, I'm sorry, 2 more movements. That just shows how much I'm waiting for it to get over. Toe squats. Okay. Heel off the floor. Woo! That burn. Squeeze the glutes. Back straight. Look forward. Drop slow. Ay, ay, ay. Lost balance there. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Squeeze the glutes. Ensure you're squeezing the glutes when you come up. As you come up, use your quads. Press it up. Back straight. Chest up as you go down. Brilliant work. Brilliant work. Looking strong. Few more seconds. Few more seconds. We got this. We got this. Keep that moving. Excellent. Let's get 1 more rep in. And done. Ouchie, ouchie. Whew. Last movement, guys. Beast side kick through before we move to the last block. Let's start this in 3, 2, and 1. Go. Nice and easy. Choose a pace that you are comfortable and try and maintain that for the whole 45 seconds. Excellent. Maintain that. Remember the reset every time you come back to center. Ensure your knees are close to the ground. Few more seconds. We're almost there. Almost there. And we're done. Superb. Now that brings us to the end of the main workout. That was a tough one. And remember what I said somewhere in between, yeah? The injury spot. It's part of the process. It only slows us down temporarily. Understand? Come back. Okay? That in mind, let's make sure we move to our next block. Let's get ready for that. Now, the last part, before we get there, I'm going to grab a quick sip of water. If you guys want to do, you can do the same. The last part's going to have 3 rounds of 2 movements, 30 seconds each again. I'll tell you in a second. The 2 movements, it's going to be side plank hip drops and crunches. All this. Side plank hip drops for us to work that obliques and work the anti-rotation of the spine. And the crunches, you're like stomach, the abs, yeah? You're like the little, it looks better, awesome, right? Side plank, hip drops, here's how it goes. Elbows directly below the shoulder, straight line from shoulder to heel. Let's all get to this position. Option is to go on your knee, the bottom leg. And from there we drop the hip down and up, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Drop it down, lift up. Drop it down, lift up. As you lift up, make sure you pause there for a sec. Up and pause. Drop, up and pause. Nice and easy. Exhale. As you come up, exhale. Control that. And we are done. From here, we switch to the other side. 30 seconds on the other side. Position. Let's go. You know your option. Drop the hip. Drop your bottom knee down and bend that knee. I'm going to talk more about the injury part on my next session, but for today, a little later, we'll talk about that reset button. Okay? And that's done. From here, we're going to lie down and get ready for crunches. Okay? We're going to get ready for crunches. What I want you to do is keep your heel down. From there, keep the hands forward. Come up. Pause there. Go down slow. Good? Yeah. You're going to come up as much as you can where you're not using momentum. Okay? 3, 2, and 1. Let's go up. Come down slow. Good job. Nice and easy. Keep that nice and controlled. Yeah. Working the abs and working the obliques to finish off today's session. Wherever you can go without throwing yourself up. Okay, if it means half a crunch, like I'm showing you all, so be it. Yeah. Alright, from here, let's switch to round number 2. We're going to go to our side plank drops. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Drop and back up to center. Drop, back up to center. Try and drop straight down. Don't try to, just make sure you're not pushing your hips back or forward. When you do this, just keep it straight. Actually, forward is okay because you're only going to come that much. General mistake is your hips getting pushed back. 30 seconds. And that's done. From here, we're going to switch to the other side. Let's go. Coming to the end of the session, guys. We're coming to the end of the session. You guys have done fabulous. Great work so far. We're in round number 2 of 3. Round number 2 of 3. Few more seconds. And done. Let's switch to crunches. Lie down. Let's get ready. 3, 2, and 1. Come up wherever you can without using momentum. Okay? Yep, that breathing is very important. Exhaling is very, very important. Try and keep the heel down throughout. Keep it pressed down. Brilliant work. And that's done. From here we switch to our last set. Side plank drops. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Move. Can you hear some different kind of birds? Okay, back to this. Focus over here. Back straight. Few more seconds. Keep the hips forward. Elbow should be directly below shoulder. Remember that. This is your last round. And that's done. Let's switch to the other side. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Move. Yes, hips forward. Hips forward. You know we are waiting for the end. Yeah, we all are. Because that's great effort today. Well done. Few more seconds. We're almost there. And done. From here we move to our last movement, which is going to be the crunches. Let's get to position and start in 3, 2, and 1. Get as many reps as you can. But when I say that, I don't mean throw yourself up and slam yourself down. Controlled as many reps as you can. Excellent work. Excellent work. Few more seconds. Let's get one more rep in. And then we say we are done. Whew. That was good. That was good. Give yourself a hand, guys. Very, very, very well done. Superb work. Before we move to stretches, I want to have a quick sip of water. Please do the same. And then we start our stretches to finish off. And yes, we have a challenge at the end of it. Yeah. Can't let you all go without that. Whew. Superb work. Now for the stretches, the first one's going to be a child's pose. So let's get down on your knees, toes pushed back as much as you can. Sit back on your heel. First, make sure you kind of sink in as much as you can. From there, we'll move to the rest. Now, hands all the way forward. Take your hands forward as much as you can. Get your chest as close to your knee as possible. Breathe. Just focus on taking nice deep breaths. Allow the mind to just relax. You're done with all the tough part. Now it's time to relax and pat yourself on the back. Now slowly come up. Slowly come up. The next thing we do is a single leg hamstring stretch. So for that we're going to sit the legs forward. Now we're going to do a single leg. So one leg comes in, pressed against your inner thigh. Opposite leg is straight. Reach forward as much as you can. Yeah, wherever that is for you, just reach forward and stay. 20 seconds each stretch. 20 seconds each stretch. Every few seconds try and deepen that stretch. Slowly come out of it now. And let's change leg. Going to stretch the hamstring on the other leg. Take it forward. Reach forward as much as you can. And breathe. Exhale. Every time you exhale, try and lean forward a little bit. Every time you exhale, try and lean forward a little bit. Slowly come out of it. The next one's going to be a seated spinal twist. So this one, yes, like the name says, is definitely about twisting that spine. But what we also focus on over here is the SI joint stretch. Yeah, there's a deeper muscle at the hip. We're focusing on stretching there. Chest up. Rotate towards the leg that's up and forward. Yeah, and stay there. Trying to just hug that leg and keep pulling it in, okay? Keep pulling the knee in. So you'll feel that stretch on the deeper part of the hips. Slowly come out of it. Other side. Bottom leg is flat. Top leg comes cross. And then we hug the knee and turn the upper body. Keep pulling the knee in. Keep lifting the chest up. Slowly release. Just come back to center. From here we're going to stand up and do our chest stretch. Come up nice and slow. Brilliant. Now, for the chest stretch, we're going to interlock the fingers in the back. Pull your shoulder blades back together. Push the hands away from your body as you drive your hip forward. Lift the chest up and look up. Breathe. Exhale. Relax, release. From there we have one last stretch. It's going to be a shoulder stretch. Mosquitoes, go away. Alright, cross the hand, get the hand, pull your elbow towards your opposite shoulder, chest up, stay there. Breathing. Switch hand, your last stretch. Excellent work, guys, excellent work. Start to gather yourself. Just relax. Feel your heart rate come back to resting and release. Superb work there. That's the end of session number 4. Brilliant. Remember we spoke about that reset button in the start, and that's going to be a challenge for today. It could be anything, yeah, whatever it is that is your hobby, your passion. For me, I think many of you know one of them for me is riding. So take a photo of you doing that, yeah, and tag us on Instagram. My handle is Niran Ponnappa. You all know the Cult Fit Official. That's the handle for Cult. And don't forget to also tag us on our Stronger Together community page on Facebook. On that note, I'm going to be signing off, or rather, riding off. See you all in the next session. Yep, Jugaad. Gonna see you guys soon. See you.
For more workout videos, download the CultFit app now. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Cult.